Yo, what's going on, people? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Welcome back to Jay from the Cave, the Hotspur Cave. You know who I am. You know what I do. I'm here. I'm live. Let me change the color of these lights. Thank you very much. Anyways, we're here. Got another episode of Footy Talks. Look, if you're new around here, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. If you want to become a member, you can as well. It's not by force. I don't really care if you do or don't. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, I've got two guests joining me. One is I mean, you can see it from the title, really. He's not a new face to this channel. You know who he is. He's currently going through it right now. So chat, be easy on him. You know what I'm saying? Be easy on him. But my brother, how you doing, man? Mike's.
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Thanks. But it's good to be back on the channel. All of that good stuff. Fuck West Ham. That's what I gotta say, bro.
Well, we are gonna actually start with West Ham because I was on Capital Conflict. I know we had a conversation on there about you guys obviously doing a protest, and you know what? Whenever clubs are, by the way, hey Melon, if you're not doing anything and you want the link, let me know, Melon. Mike's, I'll get Mike's to send you the link. Do you know what I'm saying? Just put a thumbs up in the chat. We'll get you the link as well. But yeah, we spoke about protests, and Mike, send him the link. When it comes to protests, I always support like fans protesting against their owners, bro, because you lot pay money to go and watch your club play football. You know what I'm saying? You buy the shirts. You even sitting at home is indirectly putting money in their pockets because guess what? Streaming revenue. So it's like support. I know what it's like when you want, like you can't stand your owners in it. Like you can't stand them, and you feel like they're killing your club and kind of trying to bury the culture of your football club. So when you said that you guys were like boycotting the game, and I was like, you know what? I'd like to see it, and I'm gonna ask you: do you think it was a success?
No. I think the reason why as well is because when we protested, the literal game we lost when we protested, they sacked the manager. So it's like the last resort thing. So everyone's like, okay, they've sacked the manager, blah 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 blah. That's probably why people went. If it was still Potter in charge, then I'd assume the thing would actually be a lot better. To be honest with you, but that I think the people realized why they should have boycotted after all that debate about between fans that were going to the game and boycotted the game. I think they realized why. I think they realized why they need to boycott.
Mm.
That game was a perfect like encapsulation of not to go. Imagine I went to that. On my days.
It was really bad.
It was terrible, bro. So it wasn't a success, but that's why the protest against Burnley, the next home game, should happen now. Because we're not going to beat Leeds on Friday. Yes, we play again this week. We play Leeds on Friday.
Your fixture scheduling is very bad, by the way.
I know, but like we just don't have an excuse, bro. And people called me crazy. Big up, Melon. People called me crazy when I said Nuno weren't the guy. But that's why I said it doesn't matter anymore. It does, bro. I saw my left back at right back, fam, and I saw my right back at left back. What's the point? And this left back has never played right back before, and it was his first appearance this season. Do you know? Initially, I think they started on their right positions, and they swapped after a corner, and then they stayed there. And bro, Fernandez was on the left. Somerville was in the 10. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing here? He's trying to Elanga affect the Somerville player. Like, he's trying to make Somerville like the Elanga of us, where the guy would just pace run down the middle as like a second striker. It's like, not everyone could do that, bro. Like, Somerville has played in the 10 before. He's played second striker before, but there's no point if you're playing a number 10 on the left, bro. He's trying to do this whole thing of like, oh, well, we're on the ball. Somerville and Bowen are right next to Paquetá. It's not, that doesn't work like that, bro. Just play a proper midfield right in behind. Summer Suchek came straight back into the starting 11 after that ban against you guys, Jay, where he got the red card. He finally, as soon as he ended that ban, he's straight back into the starting 11. Red flag. Skull was at right back. Red flag. Kilman kept his appearance after that 45-minute howler. Red flag. Also, bro, what manager that wants to win a game puts on an extra defender at halftime? I hate when managers do this. I can't stand it. Lopetegui did this. Potter did this. Moyes did this. I hate when managers do this. Stop putting on extra defenders on when we're losing games. We're literally losing at halftime. Extra defender. Mavropanos to save the day. Put him on for Fernandes. Kilman should have come off, bro. Literally, his name is... Someone put this in my chat yesterday. I think it was Connor. His name is ironic. Forget Kilman. I want to kill him, bruv. Fuck Kilman, bruv. Bro. Max Kilman and Charlie put it yesterday in my chat. Maybe one of the worst bits of business we've ever done. It probably is. Because he cost a lot of money. He cost 40 million. 40 million for Max Kilman is dangerous. That's dangerous, bro. And that midfield of Irving and Souček, are you taking the fucking piss? All the passing ability of Oscar Pistorius without prosthetic. Legitimately. There is no power in them passing. Like, legitimately. How can you distribute the ball forward with Irving and Souček, bro? Irving's like, I'm going to pass forward in it, but I'm not going to fizz the ball. So it's like when you tap X on your controller, bruv. With Souček, it's like the ball is going out of play. Souček is like when you're constantly pressing clear the ball on FIFA. You're in your own half. That's how he passes. That's how he passes. Just lump the ball up there. The perfect terrorist player.
And Max, do you know what? Can I just say, yeah? Bro, this is you guys are in fight or flight mode. I was like, there's one more game before I actually say, yeah, I genuinely believe they might go down. Bro, I don't know if anyone in the chat watched that, because I told you I was gonna watch the game, and my God, I regret it. What a waste of my Monday evening, bro. My God. Jared Bowen, bro. You see, this is what happens when you try and do the passion thing. Yeah, it don't pay off. You know, they say nice guys finish last. They literally finish last because you guys are going to finish 20th this season. You know what I'm saying? He needs to go. And for a manager who is supposedly really defensive, you guys were hella open. So open. So much space. I couldn't believe it. I'm thinking, what's the name of the striker again? What's his name?
Igor.
That Igor, brother.
Thiago.
The amount of time, the amount of space he had to run in behind, bro. Sharda should have probably had a hat trick. And by the way, I told you guys, Sharda's a good player, bro. By the way, I did say he's a very good player. But yeah, bro, the problems are deeper than your manager, bro. They're actually deeper than this manager thing now. And I don't see how you guys save your season. That's me being honest. Who do you bring in now to save this season? Who do you bring? What players come in to save your season?
Blow it up. Blow the whole thing up. Like, just blow it up. Don't forget saving. Blow it up. This stadium, this club shouldn't be in the championship anymore. That stadium, it's embarrassing. It's not about entitlement. It's just embarrassing to have that in the championship. So blow it up. I'm low key being serious. Like, that's the thing. It's in Newham anyway, so there's no use. There is no use there. It's just next to Westfield.
Yeah.
So fuck it, blow it up. Like, there is no use.
No, it's too close to Westfield, man.
Nah, man, blow it up. There's a problem though. I've said it's bigger than the managers. When I wanted Potter out, I wasn't aggressive with it. I say this multiple times. I wasn't aggressive with it because I know what these owners are like. They would just hire someone on a free. And little did we know, Nuno, straight in, going back in for another job. Disgusting. Like, how can that be your appointment? And people have the audacity to say, Nuno will keep West Ham. Nuno will do even better because he got Forest into Europe. People just look at like the stats on like tables and sheets and things like that as well. They just look at it like that. They don't look at it as like I've watched them play, so let me decide my opinion on that, because if you watched Forest play last season, they completely fell off from like February onwards. And they went from 3rd to 7th very quick.
Yeah.
So Nuno has carried on that form from one club into another. After not just falling out with Edu, but his play style being found out. Because you can't do this whole sitting back and hitting on the counter every single game. You have to have more to your armor. And if you're going to sit back and counter, support the attackers. I'm watching basically the exact same football I've been watching for about 3 or 4 years now. This was the same under David Moyes. He would set up the same. Defend with defenders that can't defend. Sit back with defenders that are useless. Tadibo is the only one that has got any reading of the game as a centre-back. Max Kilman is genuinely built like a cheese string. And Mavropanos has got an ice cube head. Which we know with them heavy-headed defenders, that man just weigh themselves down like this when they're trying to run back. And they do fuck all. They do fuck all. So what is the point? And by the way, sitting back doesn't mean you're going to survive. It doesn't mean you're going to be defensively astute. It doesn't mean you're going to keep clean sheets. You have to have the players for that. Same way with possession-based football, you can't just keep the ball. You have to have technical players. It's not just, I'll sit back and then that's it. Just set your team up in a deep line. Like, that doesn't mean your defenders are going to defend, because if you're having constant pressure all the time, they're going to get mentally and physically exhausted, some of them, and they're going to be like, I'm not used to playing like this. I'm finished. And physically, I'm not going to be able to cope 90 minutes full of that football. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And it should have been 6-0, which means, by the way, the game plan didn't work. So what are we doing in attack? Do we have better attackers or defenders? We have better attackers. So why are we sitting back? Why are we sitting back? No, we have a striker. Cool, we don't. Some of our Bowen are there. Paquetá's there. Fernandez is there. Go and get the best out of them. The fullbacks going forward and sitting back, they're calm. We've got one good centre-back, though. So there's no point in sitting back. There is no point in sitting back ever with Kilman or Mavropanos in defence. The midfield is horrendous. All of a sudden, Freddie Potts have been eradicated again. Magassa and Diouf got dropped. That's a fucking disgrace. Magassa and Diouf, of all players, got dropped.
Why did Diouf get dropped?
But yeah, I was going to say, why did...
So basically, Nuno had a team that obviously everyone went to international break. He was like, the logic of him was, I'm going to work with the team that was here, that didn't go on international break. It's like, what?
Yeah. Classic Nuno. Classic Nuno.
Bro, Nuno is a fucking idiot. Because you know what it is? Skulls is not a bad player. He's actually pretty good, but he played him up right back, bro. He's a left back. Like, he's never played right back.
You threw him out, yeah. He hung him out to dry. Kind of hung him out.
It's his first appearance all season. He's played out of position. So Diouf has been arguably our best player this season. So why has he been dropped? One bad game against Arsenal. Is that it? One bad. And by the way, it wasn't even Diouf's fault. It's the setup again. I told people, and people kept complaining to me but it's Arsenal. We literally retreated. We were like, Arsenal, go and win. Go and win. It's fine. Go and win. We don't want to have a shot on target. Go and win. One shot on target at home to Brentford. Are you worried now? I was told I was complaining for views, bro.
And still haven't won a home game since February. Fuck.
Yes. Yes.
Are you going to go 365 days without winning a home game?
Yes. Yes. Of course we are.
Is there any game in the league you're looking at and you're saying, yeah, you're going to win that?
No. Do you know why?
No.
Because the only team that finished below us was Wolves. Finishing below us right now is Wolves. And we lost to them in the cup.
Wow.
We were 2-1 up against them, bro. We lost 3-2.
Individual mistakes as well, though.
Ariola.
Yeah, constantly.
I'm gonna come to Melon. I'm gonna bring this to Melon because I want to know what Melon's thoughts are on this. Let me get some of these comments. People, by the way, I mean it's 13 of you in here. Just like the stream, please. I actually don't ask you to do anything but like the stream. I don't want your money. I don't want anything. Just like the stream, please. And subscribe if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, bro. Mike, your club is like that show. Can't. Oh God. Oh, that's facts. That is quality daytime TV, by the way.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Adolf Meixler, aka the group chat pic I sent. Dark.
Jesus, man.
Imagine being described as a cheat string as a man. Yeah, that is as a professional footballer, well, you shouldn't be a cheat string.
Professional
Man like Mike's Patton. Oh God, I hate you lot, man. I'd take Diouf at Tottenham in a heartbeat. I said this to Mike before they signed him. That I said he's probably one of them. He's probably one of their best players. And it's sad
yeah, definitely.
that he
Yeah.
shouldn't be like that. Like he just came into the squad. I was at. Oh, okay, that's not directed at me. Jay, by the way, you need to get them bragging rights against Arsenal. Don't worry, we're gonna talk about that later on in the show. Make sure you guys stick around to the end as well. No shots on target in the second half. That's dark. Yeah, not even Burnley. Nah, Burnley.
No, we're not being Burnley. Do you know
Burnley
what? Burnley defending a 5 at the back sometimes. They're Kyle Walker and vibes. That's all they are. Scott Parker, bro. If we don't beat Scott Parker, oh my god, we're going down. Fuck me, Jesus Christ.
If you guys don't want to be a football club anymore, you're always welcome to be our feeder club. Already
That would
laid the
kill
ground
Tottenham.
up.
What do you mean feeder club?
Hey man. Hey, look who it is. Man, like John, what, my bro? What is going on? What? No.
Oh yeah, that's the Iwobi picture.
No, stop this,
That's
guys.
right.
For fuck's sake. What is this?
Nuno, bro. Jim put my face onto Nuno, bro.
What is this? John, who is this, bro?
It's Iwobi.
It's a Iwobi, isn't it?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Guys, come on, man. We need to stop this. Jay Wobie, we need to stop this. We actually need to stop this. I watched Wet Spam. I watched the Wet Spam game. If that was a gal balloons, would have been popped. Simple. Oh, yeah. Fairs. Okay, I hear that. Melon.
Yo.
I mean, it's always fun to see the Mike's tears, but it gets to a point. It does get to a point. You know what I'm saying? Bro, like it gets to a point where 8 games into the season, and I haven't seen bro happy once about anything. He doesn't even have the means to laugh at rivals losing.
Facts.
Melon, what do you make about Bonnie, Claret and Blue right now? And yeah, do you believe they're going down as well? Because at this rate, bro, there's nothing you can't. I think they're beyond saving. I think they have to go down now.
I mean, as long as he's been talking on this show, I've been thinking to myself, what can they physically do to survive? And I don't know. They need January signings, number one. 100%. But the problem is they need signings everywhere. They need a centre forward, like a target man, 100%. They need a striker that can run in behind. They need arguably 2 holding midfielders. I think they need probably 2 or 3 centre backs and a goalkeeper. And they're West Ham. As long as I think they still have the 7th healthiest PSR, so I know they can spend, but they're not going to spend because the fucking owners are terrible. They look in their pocket and think, well, we've got money. That's our money. They're not going to fucking invest it in the club. Why would they?
Yeah.
That is a poor idea. Oh my God.
Oh gosh.
But no, you're spot on though. Like, bro,
It's
you remember
ridiculous.
You remember the Tottenham Reds, right? You remember when the Mark Duggan
2012?
days?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm ready to start the Stratford ones. I'm ready to start the East London ones right now. I am ready. I am ready to start that shit because I'm just thinking everything you just said there is too many problems to figure out. And I was saying at the start of last window, we need 11 signings, but we ended up only signing 2 midfielders at the end. And that's the problem is that we only signed them 2 we only signed them 2 midfielders because we lost like against you guys to Sunderland. And we signed them just before the Nottingham Forest game, which, by the way, our only win is against Nuno. Is against our current manager. Potter beat Nuno, and we hired him afterwards. So this bald fuck needs 4 or 5 more signings, minimum. I would agree with you. I would go all out on 3 centre-backs and a striker. And a winger. And then I'm like, cool, you can't do everything. But 5. We need 3 centre-backs. Genuinely, I don't care who's here. I don't care if you think we have to sell to buy. Eradicate the other man from the squad. Get me a striker, 3 centre-backs, and a winger. Because Areola hasn't been playing that bad lately. So cool, whatever. Hermansen is not a bad keeper with protection, cool. So I don't care as much with the keeper. But,
forgot about Hermansen.
Yeah.
Why doesn't he play?
Because Nuno prefers Areola. I know Hermansen's made mistakes, yeah. But the reason why Hermansen made mistakes was because Potter never set up the set pieces to protect the goalkeeper. Simple as that. And I blame Hermansen for the only thing I really blame Hermansen for was the 3rd Sunderland goal and the Bergvall goal against us for Tottenham. Those are the only 2 goals where I'm like, that is completely your fault. Whereas everything else is partly your fault because you're not commanding enough, but also the protection's not there. The centre backs needed to do much better. Like for example, there's a lot of Tottenham fans in the chat. They'll remember the Pape Mate Sarr goal. He had so much fucking space. So much space just ahead of the ball, right at the back post. And that isn't Hermansen's fault. That is the setup. Whereas also, if you just go all out and get centre-backs that are just intelligent, they can be decent on the ball. They don't have to overplay it. But they can pass sideways minimum. And they're able to read the game. That's all we need right now. Just someone that's able to read the game. Whether it's high line or in a deep block, it doesn't matter. They just read the game. If you can read the game, it's calm. It's calm. That's it. That's all I need. Be intelligent. Like Tadibo he does the basics very well. He's very good on the ball. That is it. That he's very good all round. The problem is he's made to look like shit with Kilman next to him because that goal makes it look like it's Tadibo's fault, the first one. But Kilman doesn't cover the space because Tadibo's the one heading it. And then the second ball, Damsgaard's got all the space because there's no ball winner in midfield. And then Kilman doesn't cover the space. You see when you watch Gabriel Saliba, you see when you watch even Van Dijk Canate on their best day, Diaz Stones on their best day. I know I'm going like high up, but even Senesi and fucking whoever else, Diakite now that Bournemouth have, Lacroix, Richards, Gay, they all cover each other's spaces when they need to. Because guess what? If Kilman's covering that space, there is no one else to cover on the left hand side where Walker Peters is. So go and help your centre back. Tadibo didn't do anything wrong.
It's pathetic. It was pathetic. Like I've never seen a Brentford side that I literally saw us face Brentford 5 games ago. I've never seen that Brentford side bop another team off the park like they did yesterday.
Fulham put 5 past them.
It's unbelievable. That performance against Brentford genuinely might be one of the worst I've ever seen. I only watched the first half. I can't comment on the second. But from what I'm hearing, it was worse
than the first. It was worse than the first.
The second half were like they just controlled the game because you know what this fucking stupid R word of a manager did, bruv. This he put fucking Mavropanos on for Fernandes and made it a 5-2-3 so that Henderson just drops deep as the 3rd midfielder and controls the game. So they're outnumbering us in midfield. And we've got an extra defender and we still can't fucking defend. So we're just getting outnumbered because they got a 4-3-3.
I literally said that he'd do that. You need to fucking lock up that midfield because Henderson's there and he's in good form.
And then Nuno adapted to them. It's like Nuno was managing Brentford, bro. It's like he allowed Henderson to have more space than he did in the first, bro. And they already had enough space in the first half when we had 3 midfielders.
You don't want to give him space.
And do you know what's so funny? We didn't even have 3 midfielders in the first half. You know why? Because Somerville and Paquetá are defending like this in the 4-4-2 off the ball. So Henderson's still dropping deep and just spraying the passes in the first half. I was saying this 2 years ago. I was saying this 2 years ago about Stuttgart. I don't even watch the Bundesliga. I watched Real Madrid versus Stuttgart when they faced the Champions League, a year ago? And I was like, if this man is doing this with Stuttgart, and meanwhile I've got to watch Slopotegui, bruv, at the time, and then fucking Potter, and then Nuno, bruv. When this man is going band for band with Vinny Jr. and Mbappe, and by the way, they dominated that first half, bruv. They dominated that first half against Real Madrid in that game. I remember that game.
Yeah.
Brother, fucking hell. Hire a manager like that. If you're a proper ownership, you do that. This is why it's so early into the season, yeah? People would be like, why do you think you're going to get relegated? Have you watched us? Because if we hired a good manager, an actual coach, you're not in the mindset of a relegation battle. You're in the mindset of, I'm trying to get the best out of what I have, and we're just going to keep winning games. We're going to go on a streak.
Mm.
And then that's what you do. That's what Villa did with Unai Emery after they sacked Gerrard. That's what a proper club does. And cool, Villa haven't looked that good this season, but guess what? After their bad start, they've won 5 games in a row in all competitions. Because they trust the manager and they trust the players they have. And despite their PSR issues, I would much rather be me than them. They're in the Europa League. They're doing just fine. They run their club properly.
How many games?
And meanwhile, bro, how many games have Nuno had? 3.
Damn.
But I do not care because I didn't want him. I told everyone Nuno would be like this. As soon as you're a manager that goes for the loss and the draw more than the win, I do not want you as the manager, no matter what style of player it is. I've told people before what he's like. People are trying to be, he's going to be good, guys. He's going to be good. It's bigger than the manager, as Jay said earlier. I've been saying this for time. Because guess who's hiring them? Who's hiring them? The midget upstairs. The squinting fucking midget upstairs. They panned him as well. He's still dyeing his hair at 80. You're 18, you're dyeing your hair, bro. Let the grey hair flow, my friend. Because you ain't got much of it left anyway. He's just in his fucking booster seat. Like this, yeah? Like this. With a Garnacho next to him. Like, literally.
Autobots,
like, just
roll out.
off. Like, bro. Like, we ain't got no prize money. We ain't got no prize money. So there's no point. There's no money going into the club. That's the last time I heard him speak, and that was the fucking lockdown days. We ain't got no prize money. Bro, and there needs to be a prize on his head, bruv. Put an M on his head or some shit, bruv. Like, it's mad. Bounty settings, GTA.
So would you not?
No, shut the fuck up.
Okay. I'm just saying it can't get any worse.
There's on full defense mode, bro. I hear it.
Do you know what I'm saying? Why not give Andrew a go? But former Ajax, now Porto manager Francesco, I'm not gonna pronounce that, is another one. Don't know a thing about him, but at this point, bro, like I've been saying this, leave the Premier League, bro. Leave England. Go and get a manager from somewhere else in the world, bro. Like, not every Premier League manager is going to do a job at your football club. I'm sorry, it's just not how it works. There are good managers across Europe, but I get how it works. No one knows them. You know, they don't have the experience to coach in a top league. You don't know. And at this point, you're going down anyways. So go out there, go to a Stuttgart, go to Italy, go to Germany, identify a manager that you think can identify with the identity of your club, yeah, and bring him in and give him some tools to succeed. Because what's the worst that can happen? You finish just outside the relegation zone. It can't get any worse, because the managers that are available right now in England are 20 times as worse than the managers that are available outside of England and around Europe. And furthermore, why not go for a manager that's not available? Why not just go and throw money at a manager? Go over to a club and say, yo, you're going to get a nice mansion in London, right? We're going to give you money. We're going to give you a project. We're going to let you build. Yeah. And do you know what I'm saying? Like, why is that so hard? But I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
On the cheap, mate.
It's got to be cheap and cheerful, innit?
Yeah, and do you know what's the only reason why they hired Lopetegui was because of fucking Premier League experience. You know how long he was in the Premier League before you joined West Ham? 6 months. He was there for 6 months. How was that Premier League experience? I clearly see just experience in being a fucking terrorist. Like, everyone is literally should be that's ever managed West Ham, and the owners as well, should just go on a register and fuck off, man. Like, just fuck off, man. Just put them on a register and fuck off, man. Like, they've traumatized my fucking club. How can you expect a manager to play free flow? I'm not expect. Did I say? Can I just say this? Did I say free flowing? Did those words come out of my mouth? I don't give a fuck about style of play. Just make it work. And guess what? We are better attackers than defenders, and it's not a 19th place squad. So how about that? That is it. That is it. I'm not expecting free flowing. I'm not expecting you to be 10-11 Barcelona. So what the fuck, man? You said no defensive or mid-block. No, I said with the players we have, get more out of the players we have. We are better attackers than defenders, so get the better out of the attackers. I didn't say free flowing. Just if you're going to counter-attack, get the players close to each other. If you're going to play possession-based football, play the better players in the squad, the technical players. Because the Joe who are one of the worst names in the squad is the bigger names. It's the Součeks. It's the Ward-Prowses. Ward-Prowse didn't play cool in the past 3 games. That's the only good thing Nuno has ever done, is not put him in the squad. That is it. But if Ward-Prowse did play those games, we're losing 3 or 4-0. You have one good attacker? No, we don't. We have Somerville as well. Fernandes and Paquetá are there.
Would you, if you get to January, and if your manager gets to January, do you maybe not expect? Do you trust? No, because there's definitely no trust. If your manager was to make, or your board, whatever, was to make 5 signings and they'd all be in positions you need, would you trust them signings to allow you to survive?
No, because we probably won't even integrate them properly. We're not going to integrate new signings. And especially when we sign players all in one, they will have to settle in.
Yeah.
And our fans don't give players a chance. When it comes to just in general, like as soon as we sign a player, they hype them up, and then 1 game in, fucked. Like they're probably the worst player ever as soon as they start playing, and it has to be like someone that's going to come in with instant quality, or someone that's going to like settle in straight away. And the problem is in January, if it's from outside the Premier League, they're going to need time to settle in, but there's no time when you're 19th. No time when you're 19th.
He is such a bastard.
People are telling me, oh, but give Nuno time. There's no time when you're 19th. Nuno will get it together. He can't even get his trim together. He can't even get his trim together. He's got more hair in the back of his head than the front of his head.
Just let it go. See, Unc, let it go, man.
Yeah,
like,
let it go, Unc.
Let it go, bro. Just let go. Let it go, fam. It's not by force, innit? But yeah, I think it's fair to say, yeah, that and this is a great point. Before we move on to Chelsea, yeah, we're going to talk about Chelsea as well. Sunderland hired a manager from Regis Lebris. Hired, that's his name. What kind of fucking name is that? That sounds like a place. Yeah, bro, that's just
disease.
They're
2 points behind. See, okay, guys, we're not gonna start doing Sunderland proper on this channel, innit? But
no, but to be fair,
they have done well.
They have been playing very, very well. They are 100%. They
run properly, by the way.
Bro, they run properly. They're
moving mental.
Bro, they are staying up 120%. I definitely have to go back to our predictions because on the next international break we're gonna change them. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna redo those predictions. But he's French. Okay, yeah, makes sense, doesn't it? Sounds it, to be fair. But
no, what gave it away? Fucking hell.
Man said he's a croissant. What the?
That's just racism.
Their goalkeeper's the best in the Premier League.
Dude, their goalkeeper's alright.
He's good though.
I don't know his name, but it's like Ruffles or some shit. Some weird Dutch name.
Sunderland spent money on their team. West Ham done nothing. I understand I don't understand what Mike's expect.
Did
No,
they
you-
even
I
spend that
expect-
much money?
but wait,
Oh.
I'm gonna answer this for him before he actually crashes
Fuck
out.
my life. Are you
You
doing this
give
on
him a-
purpose, man?
You're gonna give him a brain aneurysm, so I'm gonna explain this for you. He's not. He just doesn't expect to lose every week for one, and two, he's pissed with the owners because they've basically fucked the season, bro. Which is why he's saying, no matter what happens, yeah, nothing is going to change. I hope that
I
helps.
expect to lose. I expect to win more than one fucking game in the first 8. I expect the fucking transfer window to be better. I was the one demanding the transfer window to be fucking better. Fuck my life.
Yeah,
This is
literally.
definitely a rage baiting masterclass. Ghosted, you are Ghosted.
Fine.
Ghosted is a wicked man. Melon, I be collecting my 3 points against you, man, in the new year at the bridge. Come on, United. Well, fuck United. But yeah, let's divert onto the fucking bastards that are Chelsea Football Club.
Okay.
Thank you for giving me joy of watching that Aussie bastard get sacked. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Much deserved. Couldn't even make it to the end of Lent. You know what I'm saying? 40 days, 40 nights. You know what I'm saying? He got to day 39 and completely died. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
the shortest tenure of a Premier League manager ever. 39
Oh,
days.
he just keeps breaking records. This is
Record
why I said,
breaking
like,
and
he said season 3 would be better than season 2. Well,
he got lucky with the fucking trophy. He played United in the final. Like calm down.
Hey, man. You guys, comfortable win. Gusto getting sent off at the end like a dickhead for no reason. I don't know what. Like, bro, I'm convinced he's on the. You know what I'm saying? He's smoking that loud. You know what I'm saying? But
I am as well.
you must be happy now. You must be happy. Seems like
the result,
turning
yes.
form.
Result, yeah, of course. Away from home against any team, you're gonna commend. A team as shit as Forest, I think you'd expect the result. Fucking.
Mike,
yeah, but you got an offer.
He's got a question for you.
Yeah, it wasn't a very convincing win. It was. Yeah, you can understand exactly why he got sacked. I think Chelsea set the game up in a wrong way. We wanted to rotate some players. We wanted to give some players rest. We started, I think it was, yeah, it was mainly personnel, an issue of personnel. It wasn't really a tactical problem whatsoever. Chalobah, again, shit, pointless, just worthless defender. I'd always give him props before the season started. I did a tier list, summer transfer window, and I said, yeah, maybe he's better than a squad player. He's probably the worst player at my club, and Sanchez is behind him.
I think Sanchez is a good player, bro.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that. Just the way we want to play, the build up from the back is just completely diminished by Chalobah. Turns, passes it back, gets pressed, and is so bad on his left foot when he's playing, or left sided centre back. He just hoofs the ball up, and we lose the ball. There's no progression in the midfield because Gusto's there. I don't know why. Kukurea is also in midfield. I don't know why. It's a bit of an error in that first half. They should have probably been 2-0 up. We had Garnacho, Andre Santos in the 10, Neto on the right, and João Pedro up top. And that attack is just a bit wishy-washy. Garnacho isn't good. João Pedro is a second striker playing up top. Not really any box presence. Andre Santos is like an 8/6 playing in the 10. Neto clearly arguably the best player on the pitch in both halves. There's a lot of positives.
Very, I don't know. I can I just say, Melon, I don't like when players celebrate shit goals. I'll be honest. I really hate when players over celebrate shit goals. And I just want to say, yeah, that free kick was so shit. Like, that was so shit. What the fuck was like what? Don't celebrate that, man. Just chill, bro. Every time he scores, he does some like muggish celebration. This is why I hate Chelsea, bro. That's why I hate Chelsea. Your players piss me off. Like, your players fully represent Chelsea, and it pisses me off because you guys are just smug cunts.
No, we win. Well done.
Obviously, fucking Reece James. I wanted to get your thought on Reece James, bro. Obviously, scoring. You get me? Is this the return? Are we gonna finally, after about 4 years of waiting, are we finally gonna see a fully flowing Reece James, bro? Or is this just a blip? Because I thought he played well. I actually thought he played well, bro. If I'm being completely real.
Can you please explain exactly what you mean by finally?
Bro, like it is. I don't mean he's been shit. I'm just saying, like, are we I'm asking you. I don't know much about Chelsea. I'm asking you.
Okay.
Is he fully back to full fitness yet, or are you man still phasing him? Okay, cool. All right, cool. We'll see.
He has been for 2 years. Big man.
Maresca's managed his minutes, isn't it? He's just like
he's managed his minutes.
So he hasn't just been out injured.
Yeah, we've managed his minutes. We have an actual manager.
But I thought, is he not the captain of your club?
He is, but we have vice captains for a reason.
Oh, that's why teams have leadership groups now, isn't it? Because like it's like the City.
I was wondering. I see our club put a statement out about some with 4 players, arms around their shoulder. Like, why do you need 4 captains, bro? It was never that serious, bro. It's never that serious.
4 is crazy.
But hey, man, this guy, John, stop quoting me, bro. Like, what the fuck? Bro, you need to wash your ears out with soap, bro. Wash your ears out with fairy liquid, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? What are we actually doing here? What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing here? I'm lagging so much. Oh, my gosh. Okay, there we go.
You're fine for us.
No, you're fine for us.
All right, cool. Oh.
No, I'm joking. You're just doing the robot for no reason.
Nah. But hey, are you still in this title race? Is my next question to you then.
Brother.
Are you in this title race, bro? I want to know.
No.
Bro. Chelsea fans are gas like they're in the title race. I said Chelsea fans.
What Chelsea? Yes or no? Are you doing this for content? Because what Chelsea fan has told you we're in a title race?
Lewis.
Jimmy.
Yeah, Lewis has been saying this.
Lewis has been
this
saying
season
this,
title race.
Yes, this season, Melon. He's been saying this.
So I'm not crazy, innit, Mike? I'm not mad.
Yeah. This is what I was trying to tell Melon
crazy.
I was trying to tell Melon this last week. Bare people were saying this. Like
he's saying this now.
Yes. Like
he's smoking too much. He's smoking too much.
CB as well, yeah.
Like,
CB as well.
Literally Jimmy, Don, CB, everyone.
Title race is crazy. I want to be in a title race. No, we're not in a. We're not in a title race. No. Absolutely not.
Why, bro?
Inconsistency. We got boxed off the park by Forest.
It's a handball, though, isn't it?
Yeah, okay. We got boxed off the park against Forest in the first half. Inconsistent defenders, yeah. Centre backs are dog shit. We have one, arguably 2 good centre backs, and we play in a back 3. Our fullbacks are sick. Our midfielders are sick. The only real target man centre forward we have is injured. our left wing options are terrible, and we have arguably the worst. We have arguably the worst goalkeeper in the league. So no, we're not in a title race. I've seen so many league titles and seen so many campaigns that we're close. We just couldn't do it. I've seen league campaigns where it's so obvious we needed X profile of player, and then we go and sign them, and then we go on to win the league, like 13, 14, 14, 15.
Yeah.
And I can tell this season.
Well, then, Mike, I swing the question to you on your thoughts on Chelsea, because my thoughts are that they're in a top 4 race. I don't think title race is just a complete and utter drag. You know what I'm saying? I kind of agree with Melon in terms of the consistency thing. You know what I'm saying? They look good at times, and then they go on their little runs of struggling to win games and whatnot. But Mike, what do you make of Chelsea up to this point? What can they achieve? What do you make of their squad?
I think they can comfortably be top 4, and I think they can. I think if they want to challenge in it, I've said this to Melon multiple times about, like, I've been saying, like, for example, the strikers situation. Like, I feel like they could do a little bit better. I never thought João Pedro or Liam Delap were, like, main guys. To be honest with you, like, main guy quality in terms of a number 9, etc. I think they've got good parts of their squad that they just failed to build around properly, like the fullbacks, the midfield, etc. And a couple of their wingers are really talented, like Neto and Esteval, etc. Like, they've got players to build around, but there's just so many, like, wayward parts of the squad where it's like that allows them to be inconsistent. For example, I don't think they're ever going to be able to settle on a centre-back partnership due to either some of them either making mistakes or getting injured, which is a problem. Which I think if, for example, let's say Chelsea were proper, like, serious, I'd say go and get, like, 2 centre-backs that can start for you now, and then that would help a lot with, like, Cole coming back from injury and Fofana being integrated properly, because Fofana's really good. Really good. And we all know what Fofana is capable of. It's just his injuries, and
He's
he's
their
been
best
so unlucky with
centre-back.
them. Yeah, I'd say it's from an outsider point of view, I think so. The goalkeeper is a fucking idiot. Let's just be real. And the second choice goalkeeper is also a bit of an idiot, but I haven't watched him as much. I'm going mainly off Chelsea fans when I say Jorgensen's an idiot. But, like, Sanchez, I've been saying he's an idiot. I never rated the signing in the first place because I watched this guy at Brighton and I just thought, how is this guy getting hyped? But I think it's about, like, completing the spine of the team. In my opinion, it's about getting that 9 that you're going to trust to really challenge, and getting the proper centre-back partnership that you want to play week in, week out, where you can allow the other centre-backs to come in and make an impact. I think they can comfortably be top 4. But the only reason why you might put them in a title challenge is because everyone else is very inconsistent performance-wise. So everyone's trying to take advantage of each other. Pause. But at the same time, you never know where this league could go. Like, I don't think Chelsea are going to challenge from, like, till the spring, like March, April, or whatever. But I think they can stay there maybe until January. We're not so far off, like 5 to 7 points off, and then we'll see what they do. But I think they'll comfortably be top 4.
I agree.
Comfortably. I think this comment's spot on as well. Anyone that does want or is aiming for top 4, I think Chelsea are the benchmark. I think they are the benchmark in terms of getting in top 4. However, you guys are in Europe as well. You guys are in Europe as well. What I haven't actually watched any of your Champions League games. Chat to me, bro. Who you guys got coming up in the week?
Tomorrow we've got Ajax at home.
Okay.
I'm very confident for the game.
That's a classic, isn't it? That's a Champions League classic. Chelsea versus Ajax.
Chelsea Ajax. Fucking I had the bridge. Last time out, I think was it 1920? It was 4-4. Was that when what's that guy called? Ziyech scored that mad goal. Yes, it was against us, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically
Zuma's
from
bad goal.
Yeah, he scored that Zuma run. Like
hey,
6 step
I don't know if
overs.
you remember that. I don't even remember that. We quoted this all the time about Zuma trying to go past that 4-5 place. He does.
Oh,
step
of course I remember that. And then he
Bro, and
stuffed
Lampard's
it,
laughing on the
at the end.
bench.
Yeah.
Killed me
That's
when
it.
Lampard started laughing. But yeah, you should win that. You should definitely win that.
Yeah, I think I can't. That's a crazy way. I can't say that. I had a conversation with Steve, and he said that Ajax's manager is pretty much on the way out. Like so many bad results, really bad performances and things. So I imagine a loss in the Champions League to Chelsea would probably be the final nail in the coffin. So it's the game that
Heitinger?
might be. I think so.
Heitinger became manager, or he might have been linked Ajax manager.
He might be linked.
It is
I'm not
Heitinger.
sure. It is.
It is Heitinger. It is. Yeah. There he is.
Way.
Appointed head coach of Ajax. Yeah, it's Heitinger. Fucking hell.
Yeah, he's in bad form, bad shape at the minute. So it should be a game that Chelsea breeze past. No Malo Gusto. There's no fucking idiots that can tear us down. Sanchez though. Chalobah. That fuck. Anyway. Yeah.
Well,
after that in the Champions League, I have no idea. Oh, no, Barca.
Who have you got on the weekend as well?
On the weekend, Sunderland.
Oh, that'll be a good watch. That'll be a good watch then. Well, when are you guys playing? What, do you have the early kickoff?
I think it's 1. Yeah, early kickoff. So.
Oh, okay then. Fair enough.
I think it's 3. The 3 o'clock. It's one of the 3 o'clocks.
Well then, let me get your score predictions for the Ajax game.
Ajax. Depends on the lineup. Some players can be dropped. Depends on who plays. I'd say a strong 2-0 win.
Strong 2-0. Max, what are you saying?
What, against Ajax?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-0 probably.
3-0 Chelsea. Yeah, I'll probably say 3-1. I think they'll be fine. Frosty, no, I haven't heard any news on the Romero injury or on a doggy yet. I'm still kind of waiting. I'm just in the dark as you, innit?
As soon as you said the doggy, I just thought of Alfie, bro. He said he'd take a doggy at Tottenham at Arsenal, and everyone said that was a wife.
Yeah.
Alfie, bro. Alfie, man. You're going out wrong.
As soon as you said his name.
You're going out wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? When is Thomas Frank's interview? I would imagine it would be today. I would imagine it's today. We're playing tomorrow, so
who you guys playing?
No, it's not Copenhagen. Monaco, sorry. Monaco away. It's good. Perfect segment, by the way. Perfect segment to get into our bullshit. The bullshit that I had to go and stand up in the fucking rain for. Yeah. Spurs lost to Villa this weekend. 2-1. The same Villa that scored 2 goals all season somehow put 2 past us at home. We were 1-0 up. So many chances. We've got a player that doesn't know where the football is. Do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't know where the football is. He's miskicked the football 3 times as a Spurs player. Yeah. We've got a left winger who doesn't want to take anyone on. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, PFC, you need to, bro. You. Fuck's sake. Yeah, we've got a left winger that knows how to take everyone on and doesn't do anything after that. We've got a £51 million number 7, yeah, who's supposed to be a fucking baller, and he hasn't done shit.
Jay, sorry. For context, Elijah's not done us wrong. It's me. He sent a screenshot of my eyes going left and right from the stream. That's why we're laughing, because he just sent it to us.
I'm sure if I check, I'll see that. This is why I don't check my phone while we're live. This is why I do not check my messages while we're live, because I will lose my composure, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Carry on.
But in all seriousness, yeah, we've got Shabby, who looks like he's genuinely really struggling right now, innit? Fuck's sake, guys. Fuck's sake. I'm just gonna wait. Until you guys...
No.
I'm just gonna wait until you guys come back, bro. Hit the vape and stuff.
Why am I laughing? It's my eyes shit.
Hey.
Sorry,
cool.
I'm cross-eyed.
Cool.
I lost my train. Where was I? Fuck.
Xavi Simmons is shit.
Xavi Simmons stinking the gaff out. Yes. We've got Kudus, who is now just becoming overly relied on, yeah. And oh, fuck, I'm done. Guys, I'm done. I can't be asked. I can't be asked.
Sorry.
Ah! Guys. We've got 15 minutes of the show left to run. We've got 15 minutes of the show left to run. Please just let me run the damn show. Please. Anyways.
Is AJ dumb? I said you man are evil. What did we do? Is my eyes getting mocked?
Anyways. No, guys, Xavi Simmons is not shit. I don't think he's shit. However, he is struggling, and I'm going to call it out, bro. I'm going to call it out because he's had chances to put the ball in the back of the net, and he hasn't done it yet. Do you know what I'm saying? A little assist from a corner isn't going to fool me. I'm not going to sit here and start hyping him up. Yeah, and until I start seeing the performances to go with the hype that he came in with, unfortunately, you're not going to see me sit here and give him that praise, innit? But it's not really about my thoughts on Spurs, innit? Because I always talk about Spurs here. You two.
Yeah.
Did you watch the game?
I was at Penn game, but I managed to catch the goals. I'd never seen Matty Cash pass like that before. Fucking up. Like it's very Tottenham. I guess the Dr. Tottenham thing's only really come into this game where like Morgan Rogers performed like shit all season, and he does that, and then Matty Cash has performed like shit for a good year now, and he does that. So with Tottenham, I just think in general it's just very difficult. It's very difficult to put a stamp on things. Where I feel like I've seen the same cycle with Tottenham quite a lot, where the first year of the new manager coming in is really good. And then we see what kind of the consensus is, like even in the middle of that first season or the second season, where usually either goes to shit or you realize they're the right guy or whatever. I feel like I see that with a lot of the managers that come in. With now, at least you guys have got a balanced coach. But I think he needs to get more out of the creative players, especially. I've said this before, like banter aside, like bias aside as well. You might rely on Kudus and Simmons too much, especially Kudus. Because Kudus, as I've said before, Kudus isn't that player to do everything. Like everything. So what Kudus needs is, if he's going to be the creator of the team, he needs someone that's going to put the ball in the fucking net. That's what he needs. You're going to need some goals from midfield minimum if you're not going to have goals up front. And you are more than capable of creating good chances, as Elijah just said there. So it's about clinicality now, because your defense is it's good to build on. The back four. The Poros, the Van der Vens, Romero when he's fit, or Doggy as well, or him or Spence. I think Spence is... I would like to see Spence regularly at right back sometime, but I know Poros never really going to get dropped because of his final third ability. But you've got a squad to work with, but it's like I think it's more frustrating for you guys because you're like nearly happy. It's like you're nearly there because there's just a couple things to correct.
Yeah.
But you guys just don't do it. So I think it's just in case you're gonna be like this for a bit during the season, but you're gonna be challenging for top 4 most of the time. So it's not gonna go downwards like this. It's not gonna be like that where you're just challenging or anything like that. So that's the way I see it. But I think Frank does need to hold some criticism and get more out of for like the balance of the team, especially, and find the balance of the team.
Yeah, the midfield is where the problems are a lot for us, and obviously Paulinho's come in. I don't know if Melon, have you revived? Are you alive? You know?
Bro, no, I haven't. I'm hearing it.
Okay. The midfield, obviously we brought in Paulinho. We're missing Madison and Kulusevski, which, by the way, those two players are just a massive miss for this Tottenham team. You can kind of see it, but bro, our midfield is it's just disconnected from our front three. It's very disconnected from our front three, which is why everything is going down the right hand side. So I guess I can bring the question to. I mean, it's open anyways. You can both answer, but Mice kind of already answered it. What is there to expect from us now? What can we get top 4? I would love for us to get into the top 4. Is that too far? Is that too much of a, you know what I'm saying? Is it too far fetched?
Answer the question, man.
You get in top 5. Is that the goal, by the way?
I want it. To be fair, at the start of the season, I said I'd be happy if we finish top 6 and win a trophy, innit? So, but then we started we've started relatively well. Like, bro, we've lost 2 games. The way I was getting cooked after we lost, you would have thought that we had lost our 5th game of the season. Bro, we've lost 2 games and we've conceded what, 7 goals?
You have to expect the cooking though if you give chat though. Let's be real, Jay. You have to expect the cooking when you give chat. That's why.
Yeah, of course I expect a cookie when we give chat, but bro, there's guys like we're not your ops. There's certain man that are like, we're not ops, bro. You don't have to cook us, bro. It's not by force. You know what I'm saying? You can't say we're irrelevant one week and then next week cook us when we lose. No. Keep that energy. True. When we win, we're irrelevant. When we lose, you want to cook me. That's not how it works, bro. Keep that energy in it. But I don't know what I want to ask you, man, about Xavi, innit? What 0010? I'm saying 0010 because I'm not counting the corner. It was against West Ham. If it was against City or someone, I would count it, but it's against West Ham, bro. And respectfully, they don't defend corners. It's like a penalty when you get a corner against them. So, yeah, Xavi Simons, man, them, chat to me. Did we sign a flop? Is he?
Can I be honest? I don't call anyone a flop at this part of the season. I think it's just too playing the YouTube game. Playing the YouTube game too much and too like easy to like get one over a rival to like call someone a flop at this stage of the season and just in general. So like when I call someone a flop, I'm talking like consistently they are shit for a long period of time. It's like everyone wants to do the social media thing, but for me with Xavi Simons is I just want to see more of him in the I just want to see more of him during the season to really judge him. Because that's the reason why I've never said anything about Wirtz or Gyökeres or any of these players. I haven't said anything because I know what they're. I think the manager needs to get more out of them, but also it's very early into the season. I think it's fair to criticize him, but it's not fair to write anyone off just yet. And I think you've got bigger problems, but I think you need to get the ball to him. If you're gonna have the 10 just playing like that, just in behind like the people trying to give the ball to him through the lines and stuff, well, give him the ball. Give him the ball and let's see what he's capable of. Whereas if you play Bentancur and Paulinho, which I'll be real, I know Bentancur can score the odd goal, but he's more. I don't know whether people like him in the chat, but he's the most like nothing midfielder I've watched in
does nothing.
Like I don't know what he is, sort of thing. I don't know what he's meant to be. So like I think you need someone next to Paulinho that can distribute the ball that's a bit more mobile to get the ball into Wirtz in the first place. And you guys need to find a balance before anything else because. But Siemens is going to be the guy because he was the alternative to Eze. So he's going to get the most shine in that Tottenham team in terms of like criticism or praise or whatever, however it goes. But I think you guys have got more problems than just Simmons, I'll be real.
Fair enough. Melon.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts on Xavi Simons, bro?
I was devastated not to have signed him. We were in for him. I really liked the player. Very disappointed that the talks didn't get past the sort of early stages. We didn't even put a bid in for him, and I was sort of like, I'm hiding this chat, man. Fucking dickheads.
Do what, man?
Fucking looking at the camera like that, you dickhead. I was actually really disappointed we didn't sign him. But watching him now, I've watched him in 3 or 4 games, and it's been very, I guess, quite fitting, eye-opening. To say the least. I mean, it's very weird because I had very high expectations for him wherever he would have gone. If he went to Arsenal or Tottenham or Chelsea, I thought he would have done much better than he has done so far for Tottenham. He just seems dross. Like there's a player there. Yeah, let's go. There's a player there, right? In Xavi Simons. He just hasn't shown it. And it goes with what Mike was saying earlier about giving more time.
Yeah.
You can't judge a player on 10 games. You just can't.
No. That's fair. That's valid. That's valid. I guess my final question to you guys is your thoughts on Frank. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we've won 4, drawn 2, lost 2.
Keep him on.
But do you think? I think Thomas Frank's a Gary Glitter, for fuck's sake. Can you guys fucking concentrate?
Gary Glitter ain't wearing them shades, bro.
Do-
Just forcing a joke at this point.
Yeah, like, come on, guys.
Men
It was
in black.
funny. Now it's just dragging on. Like, guys, can we the show ends in 1 minute. Can we just can I just do my outro? Can I just do my outro? Please. Fuck. Anyways. No, I don't think we should sack Thomas Frank. But do you think Thomas Frank will survive? How long do you think before the Spurs fans start turning? Because there's already people that are Frank out.
That's dumb. That's dumb. Like, he hasn't done anything to be Frank out. I fully understand criticizing him though, because when I watch you guys, I feel like the structure's just not right sometimes with the midfield and with the way you could attack and your team selections. I think he should be criticized. I think if he underachieves for whatever the Tottenham fans' expectations were individually, then cool. That's fair, because you're Tottenham, you're not fucking Southampton, bro. You can have expectation, bro. You're allowed to say manager out. But I will say he's at least going to be a bit more fuck's sake. He's at least going to be a bit more balanced than the previous managers you've had recently, with Ange, Conte, and Mourinho, etc. He's going to be a little bit more flexible, you'd like to think, but you're going to have to see that flexibility eventually. And I think you'll see that more in the latter stages of the season when you're in the bigger games and you're in the Champions League knockouts, etc. So, yeah, I think with Frank, I think it's fair to criticize him now. I don't think he should be like immune from criticism as well. I don't think people should be like just dick riding just because you wanted Ange out. Like, don't do the whole like manager versus manager thing. Just criticize it in isolation, because that's what fan bases like to do in general. Like West Ham fans did it, Chelsea fans did it, everyone's done it. Like they criticize the next manager because they wanted the other manager to stay, and vice versa. Yeah. But he should be criticized if you want to criticize him. I think just think of it as, what do I expect from my club? Is he doing good enough for my club? If he's not, criticize him. If he is, then cool. Like, I think it's fair. I think if you get below 6th, big red flags. Yeah. Just from my point of view.
Oh, fair enough. Melon, do you agree with what Mike says here?
The majority of it, yeah. I think he's a very good manager, and I definitely vouch for, he's got my seal of approval in terms of games that I've seen my club play against him. games that I've watched from him at his previous club, and I think he's completely open to criticism. That's what it should be. That's what it genuinely should be. You should look at him now as a manager that's gone to Tottenham. What has he done good? What has he done bad? He hasn't set. I think he set a style of play, but the structure's a bit bad. The team selection isn't all there, and these things typically they're solvable in time. So they're not problems that are it's just the manager's shit. You're gonna explode. The club's gonna get deleted. No, it's just as long as you see somewhat progress, or there's a process somewhere that's going in a positive direction, just give him time. He's a good enough manager for you. I really do think so.
Yeah, I think the only thing he really needs to figure out, like, and this is a very major problem as well. Like at Brentford, he was the guy setting up the low block. He was the guy setting up high when he needed to. Now he's going to come up against low blocks because you're Tottenham constantly. So he needs to figure out how he's going to get around that. Because when I watched the game against Villarreal, when I watched the game against I can't remember, was it Bodo Glimt? Yeah, Bodo Glimt.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of moments within players rather than Frank outdid the other manager, or Frank tweaked it to get the better out of the other manager. It's like, to get the best out of his team to outdo the other manager or whatever. It felt like a lot of player moments. So that's what he needs to figure out. He's going to come up against a lot of low blocks himself after setting up in a low block quite a lot for Brentford. So he needs to figure that out. That's going to be his major problem because a lot of people are going to set up low against you.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's just, bro, it's genuinely just like finding a way to connect that midfield to our, because he's found a way to connect the back four to the midfield. Do you know what I'm saying? He's found a way to do that. Now, can you connect the whole thing? Because once the whole team, bro, I know we're going to be a problem because we've got good players. We've got a good squad. And like I said this to E last night. Thomas Frank was never supposed to be the guy to take us to the promised land, bro. He's just he was brought in to stabilize an unstable football club. And that is the whole. This is why I said I don't want to apply pressure on him until January, where it's like, cool, now you've had enough time. You've had enough time to see who you want, who you don't want. You know what I'm saying? Who's good, who's not good. And now you've got a window to spend money and bring players in. Now I want to see not even just results, but performances as well. What I will say is we've got Chelsea, Arsenal and United all within a month, all within a month of each other, right? If we lose the Chelsea game, my head is going to be very hot, and I'm going to the pressure. I'm going to start slowly applying that pressure. Do you understand? If we lose to United, yeah, then that pressure that I said this to E, I said it yesterday, I'll say it again. The pressure I was going to put on him in January, he's getting it now. It starts now. He's just he's fast-tracked his way, yeah, to getting pressure put on him by Jay. That's all it is. Now, if we lose to Arsenal, I'm frank out. I'll be honest. I'm not going 5 years without winning the North London derby. Fuck that. I don't care if it's at the Emirates. I don't care where it is. It could be on the moon. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going 5 fucking years without beating Arsenal. Yeah, I'm not. I got to go on panel shows and get cooked. I'm not doing that, bro. So, Frank, beat Arsenal, innit? But let me get these comments before I end the stream. Jay looks like a shitty Pez player. Thanks. Thanks. Looking like MC Hammer with dreads. Okay. Built like CJ from San Andreas when you start the game. Oh my god. Omar X Ozempic. Okay. Fresh Prince of JR. Oh my god. Anything else? That guy from Boys to Men as well. Fuck off, bro.
The end of the road.
Oh, that's a pause. What the fuck?
No, it's a song lyric. Song lyric.
Nah. After that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh shit. I agree. I'll be frank out if we lose the North London derby. Why would it be hot, Jay? It's a regular thing for Spurs to lose to Chelsea. I don't give a fuck.
Literally.
I don't want it to be. I don't want it to be, bruv. It needs to end.
Where's that at? Is that your ground?
Yeah, I'm going to it as well. I'm looking like Ludacris with dreads. Well, Ludacris is brown skin and I'm dark skin, so okay. Now we're just naming black people at this point. We're just naming black people, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not frank out because of a loss to Arsenal. I don't put my ego before the club. Get a load of this guy. Are you trying to rage bait me? Are you actually trying to fucking rage bait me?
No, he's saying he's not going to be frank out if he loses to Arsenal now. That makes sense.
But what the fuck? What do you mean by that, though? What do you mean What do you mean I don't put my ego before the club? The fuck? What do you mean? We ain't won a North London derby since 2022. Emerson Royale was at right back when we won the last North London derby. That fucking, you know what I'm saying? That fraud.
The video of him.
You remember
That's the Emerson Royale's biggest highlight, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, Jay, get ready for Sunday, lad. Hey, we're gonna beat you on Sunday. Don't worry, bro. You know,
what I'm saying? Emerson away.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah. But obviously Monaco away. I already done my score predictions. I said 3-1 already. Jay looks like Rakai. Okay, and on that note, guys, thank you for watching. It's been a great stream. Like, subscribe, sub to Melon, sub to Mike's, and yeah, I'll catch you lot in a bit. Peace, man. Fucking hell.